That was a good intro. That was just like really nice, peaceful music as we were just kind of sitting there. I love that. I wanted to kind of keep it going, but it felt like a good natural break to hop in here.
Yeah.
That was great.
Hop on in. Oh,
Yeah.
thanks.
Well, hello. I'm Eric from the Portland Sessions. Thanks for tuning in to another At Home Live. As you can see, right, I did it the right direction this way. Right there, we have Natalie Schlabs. How's it going?
It's going all right. Yeah, I was telling you before we hopped down here that my sweet toddler is kind of freaking out a little bit. But other than that, we're doing good.
That's good. Yeah, like I said, we have two little ones as well, so we kind of understand trying to fit things in within babysitter schedule, nap schedules, and just kind of making it all work while, being good parents and being around for that.
And being quarantined and social distance and all of that complicated stuff.
Yeah, which a 1-year-old can really understand the concept of social distancing and not sneezing in the face and those kind of things, right?
Wears a mask, everything.
Yeah. Got it down.
Yeah.
Awesome.
For sure.
Well, again, thank you so much for taking the time to be here. This could be fun. Like the sound check was amazing, so I'm really looking forward to hearing this. Now, we're probably going to hear a few songs off of Don't Look Too Close, which comes out on October 16th. So what has it been like putting together a record during one of the weirdest times we've ever lived through?
Well, I ended up recording this in 2019, so it was really before any of this broke out. And I've been kind of like trying to figure out what to do with it because I had my first kid in the end of 2018, so it was like I had a baby, recorded a record, and then I was like just trying to figure out what was next after having a baby, and then not really knowing if I could tour, and then it turns out I can't tour anyway.
Yeah.
So it's been really interesting to kind of like gear up and have this ready to release, and then all of this stuff started breaking out. So I've continued on with the release despite, a failed Kickstarter and just a lot of kind of changed plans, but we're still going forward and hoping that I've been releasing singles pretty much every month, and just hoping that gives people, I don't know, some joy and some hope.
Yeah, I mean,
all this, so.
I realize it's obviously a hard time to promote and do those kind of things, but at the same time, having some new music for people to listen to and stuff is a really good time to kind of do that. So again, on October 16th is when the new record comes out. You can head over to your website, right down there, to do that. Do you have pre-orders and everything available yet?
We will very soon.
Very soon.
Very
okay.
Soon.
So with that, then you can hop over to follow on all social media, which I loved your post about the session yesterday on Instagram, because we are pioneers. No one is doing live streaming. This is the first one ever done in the last 4 months, and everybody is here to witness history.
I know, it's a brand new thing. I just jumped on the bandwagon, and one of the early ones, so it feels really special.
With that said, you have been doing a handful of these, so what has it been like kind of connecting with fans in this very new and unique way?
Well, I mean, there's a part of this that kind of feels like I would be doing this even if we weren't in the middle of a pandemic. So I think it's a really great way to be doing music when you have kids and can't tour and, maybe have other myriad of reasons why you can't be doing music out there in the world.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's been really special to be able to do some live streams and, read the comments later. It does make me feel less alone, because the other times I am doing music just in my basement and mostly alone,
Yeah.
So it is really nice to be able to play it for people and remember that that's kind of the other half of the equation.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, obviously it doesn't take the place of doing a proper show, but like you said, I mean, it definitely still is a way to get music out there, and you're connecting with fans, other parts of the world that, would never make it to a show that you might do. So it's definitely a new and unique way. We had mentioned before the stream that maybe the novelty of live streams is starting to die down a little bit, but it's still a great way to kind of get out there. And for the foreseeable future, this is how a concert is going to kind of happen, unless you're in a spot that you can have a big outdoor concert. Everybody's in the back of their trucks and spread apart. Otherwise, this is kind of how it's going to be. And then the last thing we'll touch on for your promotion is your Patreon that you have for people to kind of help support you kind of through this journey to hear some early kind of demo versions of stuff. But the biggest thing that I thought was awesome looking through your site was your secret food blogging side of things. If you hit on blog on your website, it's great photography of food with great recipes. And you'd mentioned earlier kind of how that kind of came about. So I'd love to kind of hear how the food with pairing with music and stuff kind of came about.
Yeah, well, so I started doing food pretty much right outside of high school, and so that was I was always doing music a little bit on the side, but food was kind of my main bread and butter, if you will, for a while. And then when I moved to Nashville, like 2012, I kind of dropped it because I didn't have the same roots that I did in Texas and was just pursuing music. But the Bluegrass Situation had kind of like a part of their blog that was pairing recipes and albums, and I loved that, and they asked me to contribute when they had it going, and I think I contributed for a couple of years. But since then, I've just kind of wanted to keep that going, and so I decided to just have that in my Patreon. I don't share recipes every month, but when I do, I try to share a record with it. So
awesome.
Kind of what goes well together, like almost like a wine pairing, but it's for music. So
the music food blogger sommelier is kind of what you're going for.
Right, exactly. Because I love both of the things, and I'm not sure that I've found all the ways that I can pair them, but I'm going to keep trying.
Awesome. Well, make sure you follow along on Patreon and help support if you're interested in music. Obviously, if you're interested in food and if you're interested in seeing how those kind of combine together, that'd be great. And but everybody's not here for recipes, so I'm going to slide out of the way and give it up to Natalie.
All right. Well, thank you. I'm going to play a couple of new songs from my record, and then, I hope you guys enjoy it. If you hear a screaming toddler, I'm really sorry. Christmas Day 94, money is short, Mom and Dad, they're trying not to let it show. Candy canes on the front store, stockings half full, but the way they're arranged, it all seems magical. Didn't know. Didn't know. Don't look too close. Please say that you won't, darling. You'll see what I don't want you to. Don't look too close. Huh. Almost done fixing up your room. Everything's used, making do and trying to be new for you. $100 in a coat of paint. Trying to be a mother and another couple things I Mama was, didn't know. You'll never know. Don't look too close. Please say that you won't, darling. You'll see what I don't want you to. Don't look too close. Prayed you never know, now you do, there you go. Guess that's just the way it goes, round it goes, round it goes. Prayed you never know, now you do, there you go. Don't look too close. Don't look too close. Thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in. That's the song, that's the title track from my new record. And yeah, it's one of my favorites from the record, and I can't wait for it to be out in a few months. The single's coming out. I was pregnant when I was writing a lot of these songs, and kind of doing a lot of looking back at how I was raised and looking forward into what kind of life we would bring our son into, and just found a lot of interesting tensions with wanting the absolute best for your kids, but knowing that you're going to be the one that kind of gives them their first wounds and complexes and all of that. And so I kind of just wanted to write into that. So that's kind of where that song comes from. I have another song that's kind of the happier part of family and love, and it's called That Early Love, which will actually be out next month. In August, and I'm really, really pumped about that. And I wrote this one with my friends Allie Sperry and Robbie Hecht. And yeah, I guess I'm going to play it for you. Is that what I should do in this live stream? Whole house was dark that night, except for maybe the hallway light. There we stood inside, trying to say goodnight. That early love lingering, it's gotta be the best damn thing. That early love lingering, it's gotta be the best damn thing. Ooh. Sit down with my coffee next to you. Ooh, being here just like we wanna do. Whole house was emptied out, bare floor, but we sat down. New plans echoed all around. That early love lingering, it's gotta be the best damn thing. That early love lingering, it's gotta be the best damn thing. Ooh, sit down with my coffee next to you. Ooh, being here just like we wanna do. Whole house is quiet now. He's finally sleeping sound. It's more than I thought I was allowed. That early love lingering, it's gotta be the best damn thing. That early love lingering, it's gotta be the best damn thing. That early love lingering, it's gotta be the best damn thing. That early love lingering. Thanks, guys. Before I forget, this is my husband, Josh Rogers. He is normally playing bass whenever he plays with me or anybody else, but I have recruited him into this new role of playing electric with me when I do these live streams. So, oh, and synth as well. So it's pretty fun. Yeah. I can't see your comments because I'm looking at my screen, which is connected to my computer, and I would be able to see your comments way over there, but I cannot. So if you're saying anything and I am not responding, it's just because I can't see them.
Not because you're vain.
Not because I'm vain. Well, I don't know. That's arguable. Hopefully they're nice things. You call yourself a songwriter? Just kidding. So I want to play another song for you. It's actually already out. This was my first single that I released from this record. So after you hear it, you can go and hop onto whatever music streaming platform you prefer and give it a listen. So I'm gonna have a sip of my iced coffee now. Talk amongst yourselves. You ready? Got an itchy scalp. Does that sound in tune? Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. Baby, do you remember when I walked out when you came in? You held the door like a gentleman. Oh, baby, do you remember when there was something I could recognize in the face that held your eyes, clothing me like the rain outside? Oh, baby, do you recognize my home is you? You, oh, my home is you. You, oh. Did you feel that sun coming when you reached out and took my hand? We said we were friends, but in the end we were caught up in that summer feeling. So you got into my head, born into love from a common thread. Always could make me smile. Now, baby, I'm still laughing. 'Cause my home is you. You, oh, my home is you. You, oh, stranger at my front door. Now you're all my memories. Stranger at my front door. Now you're all my memories. Baby, my home is, home is, home is you. You, oh, my home is, home is, home is you. You, oh. Thanks, guys. I feel like I'm a radio talk show host whenever I get really close to the mic. It's like a quiet dream that maybe I could become an NPR host one day. Not really, but I love them. Are you wanting to play on Crying? Or not so much? Okay, cool. Well, I'll release you to do whatever it is that you want to do. So my last full-length record that I released was called Midnight with No Stars, and I wrote that I wrote the title track with my buddy Ryan Colwell, who's from the same area of Texas that I'm from, and we call it the Flatlands. And he's in Nashville too, so we wrote this song, a lot of kind of imagery of where we're from, and just, I don't know what else to say. I hope that you like it, and I hope you can maybe picture the West Texas Flatlands and all that. Oh, yeah, okay. I kind of like that light up there. I think I look a little deathly without it, to be honest. We're in our basement. Yeah, that's a little better, I think. Okay. All right, got a couple more for you. It's midnight in the country. There's a dust cloud in the sky. Farmer sleeping in a tractor with his lover in his eye. Hacking up her skirt, taking off her clothes, trying to tell her something as if she doesn't know. Midnight with no stars, your collarbone pressed into my scars, and the story's told, single breath of life, we drank the wine, past the cup. Listen to the land, she's gonna tell you secrets when the wind is settled down. Show you where she keeps them. Put your fingers on my hips, kiss the dirt off of your lips. Midnight with no stars, your collarbone pressed into my scars, and the story's told, single breath of life, we drank the wine, past the cup. 10,000 years we'll see, but these scars, we are set free. Free. Free.
Your collarbone is pressed into my scars. Single breath of life, we drank the wine and passed the cup.
Thanks, guys. My husband's coming back down to turn off the verb in between talking to make me not sound like I'm in a swimming pool. So, okay, I just have one more for you, and this is another single that's out. It's called See What I See. I wrote it with my friend Ben Glover, and we just kind of had in mind this idea that sometimes with the closest people that we love, we sometimes can kind of let them borrow our eyes or let them borrow our hopes for a time while they don't have their own. And, I feel like anyone knows what it's like to have someone that they love that's sick or maybe has depression or something along those lines, and you know that it can just be really hard. So this is kind of a song to both sides of that coin. So I hope you enjoy it.
It's a beautiful scar. Look real close, you might see a painted flower when you close your eyes. Picture you and me walking down Riverside, and don't go. See what I see, don't go. See what I see. See what I see. Are you lost in the dark? Look again, you might see a shooting star. Honey, you are the sky. You hold the sun, you hold the shadow side, and don't go. See what I see, don't go. See what I see. See what I see. Don't believe it. Oh, you feel it. Honey, you're more than the things that get you locked in. So don't go. See what I see, don't go. See what I see, don't go. See what I see, don't go. See what I see. See what I see, and you'll see what I see. Well, that's all I have for you.
That was awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much. That sounded really, really great. Thank you so much for taking time to do this.
Of course.
Thanks, Josh, for doing triple, quadruple duty. I'm sure he ran upstairs, make sure baby was all right,
I
ran
know.
back downstairs. Like,
It's true.
yeah.
He's quite the man, honestly.
Well, no, that sounded amazing. I want to especially thank everybody that's watching. We were watching on YouTube or streaming on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook. So thanks everybody across all the different platforms for tuning in. You mentioned one more time that Don't Look Too Close comes out on October 16th.
Yep.
And you can follow along on your social to find out when you can pre-order, pre-save, and do that. And then for next month, when you have a new single coming out.
That's right.
And to help support in the meantime, make sure you visit Patreon and check that out. So you get exclusive looks at new songs and new demos, some recipes to go along with those demos, and some other random fun stuff kind of in between that.
That's right. You got it.
Did I cover all the bases? Is that,
I think you did.
Did we do that?
Honestly,
Yeah. I don't have any more slides to put up, so I think that must be everything that I was supposed to legally say per our contract
nice.
for this.
Right.
This
Yeah.
year
You
thing.
talked to my people, and that's what they said.
Yeah, that was what your writer, I think, said. But those were the 3 things to touch on.
You got it.
All right. No, that was awesome. Thank you so much. Again, thank you to everybody in the chat. I say this just about every time, that I wish that YouTube and some of these platforms would have like a sound. Like when somebody would type in the clap emoji or hearts, like there would be some type of audible sound so you would know that there's people out there listening and clapping and loving it and enjoying it versus just an endless kind of stream of comments once in a while or just staring at the phone and not getting anything in return.
I believe that they were there. I imagine them to be. So
there are people out there that loved it. With that, I'm going to awkwardly hit finish so that you can run up and make sure baby/babysitter are doing all right tonight. And again, thank you for taking time to do this. If you're new to the Portland sessions, please consider subscribing. We have a lot of different sessions coming up, and then make sure you hop over to Natalie's and subscribe so you can get the singles and videos and all the different fun stuff that you're doing. And with that, I'm going to finish, and we're going to eventually disappear. Usually I time it so we disappear mid-sentence. So we'll see how well that goes today. And everybody have a rad weekend. See you guys.